All right. Happy Monday. Today, I want to talk about why we need forgiveness and grace within our personal evolution. When I talk personal evolution, I'm talking our personal development from the time when we're able to start making our own choices. Because we are told until a certain age what we need to do, how we need to do it. And that right there has us biased towards our parents' thinking and views and values and beliefs. So, what do we need to do is we need to forgive them as well as ourselves for listening to them and for them biasing us towards stuff that might not be our beliefs. Because each one of us has a little bit of grace within us. We are able to follow our own destiny, our own path, our own fate, if you will, if that's what you believe in, to its completion without that kind of help. Though we cannot evolve without having our personal angels here on earth. And I mean here on earth, not angels in the sense of God's angels. I'm talking about the people who surround us, who see our potential and help us move forward. Because as much as we have a personal evolution, we develop ourselves personally, those kind of things, we still have others that help us in the form of every book that we read, every article that we read, every conversation that we have, etc. We have people who have blessed us with their knowledge, as well as the fact that we are able to ask the questions of whether or not that's something that we want, need, or don't need to believe. We all evolve over time. Our beliefs are always changing, and that's where forgiveness for ourselves comes in. Because some of us have lived with some beliefs for a long time. And I know mine was for the longest time because my mother told me many, countless times that I would never amount to anything and I was worthless. So over time, that saying permeated my life. It sunk in and it became a belief. So I never did anything beyond the basics to pass school or to do whatever project I was working on. I didn't care enough to step into my own beliefs because I thought that's the way it was going to be. Because the person closest to me, who should have loved me unconditionally as I was telling me I was worthless and I would never amount to anything. Well, I was blessed with somebody who stepped into my path and was nice enough to tell me the blatant truth that I didn't have to believe that. I didn't have to accept that gift. I didn't have to accept that I wasn't better. So she put me on a different trajectory of asking questions. Is this something I believe? Where did I get it? Is it mine? Is it not mine? So I was able to eventually forgive my mother because she did what she was taught without question. I was able to forgive myself for listening to it when I probably should have known better at some point, and blessed with grace from someone else to know that even the smallest, tiniest bit of change becomes a new trajectory and a new future. I would not be here today had it not been for that lovely lady who was nice enough to tell me to step out of my mother's shadow and mother's beliefs and expectations, as well as stepping out of my twin sisters, who I was always compared to. So we all have angels in disguise. My coaches right now, I have two of them, James Gardner and Cindy Van Arnhem. And they have been angels in disguise because they have blessed me to point out some things and ask those difficult questions when sometimes I forget. So my trajectory has changed in an upward position ever since that person blessed me and I meet new people. And those new people are smarter than me. Those new people yet still have some of the same things going on with them. So forgiveness is vital to our personal evolution. The sooner we forgive ourselves and those that handed us the beliefs that we have in the first place, we can actually step into our whole self. We can step into our warrior power. You want to know more about how to do this? Book a calendar appointment with me, and or get the 3 coaching package that I have. I have a 3-session coaching package for just getting to know me and getting to know maybe what some of your beliefs are, some of your issues are, your problems are, whatever it is that you need to talk about. Come get on my calendar, and you're going to want to do it soon because my time slots are starting to fill. I love it. It's amazing. And it feels really good because when I'm vibrating at a higher energy, when I'm loving what I do, when I'm loving myself, when I'm forgiving myself and I'm whole, guess what happens? I can serve better. I can help other people better because I have found that what I have is grace. Those small little movements that now throughout the day help me to see what I'm grateful for. They help me see what maybe I missed. And I can forgive myself sometimes for missing it. Other times it's a little harder. I'll give you that one. But we are who we are. And once we embrace who we are, we can serve more. And our evolution becomes faster. When we start, it can seem like it's slow. We deal with one thing at a time because we are sitting there. And like I said on Friday, we have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so by being slightly uncomfortable, all of a sudden stuff is coming at me a lot faster. And so those little quantum shifts are happening daily instead of like yearly or monthly or weekly. They're not starting to happen daily. And sometimes I have days when it feels like they're occurring hourly when things are changing. So we need forgiveness and grace within our personal evolution because we cannot do this alone. We can only do so much before we need a little bit of outside help to either give us new ideas, new trajectories, new paths, new opportunities, and new things. There is no made man or woman out there that didn't have some help somewhere, somehow, to get them where they are today. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Knowledge from thousands of years ago still apply. We stand on the shoulders of those men and women before us, so we can raise everyone higher. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you on my calendar.